And hello everyone, Randall Thor here for part 5 of my playthrough of Final Fantasy VII here on twitch.tv/rand triple underscore L Thor, where we left off last time. We just finished the mid. I don't remember how it's represented in this game, but in Rebirth, it's definitely a city more than a town. So, in terms of where we are with the remake trilogy, we've just hope you had a good Sunday. Hope you had a good weekend. Here we are at the very end of another weekend. Your week starts tomorrow. I've got a lot planned for this week. I'm hoping my plans turn out well. I hope they did. But yeah, weird motorcycle enemy has been defeated. Is this calm? I guess it is. Yep. So it does look more like a town than it looks. See, in Rebirth, it's built up to be a city. It's like there's a lot more going on. And here we are. Rebirth also opens with remembering Nibelheim. So I do have some other games lined up to play for when I finish um, this. And for the time being, they're going to have to be games that I can play on the PlayStation. Until I can figure out how to. Because I've been trying to get what is it, the UAE, the Amiga emulator working on Linux, and I have it installed. It's just not working. Like I think I have it installed, but when I click to open the program, it doesn't run. I would like to be able to get the UAE FS UAE is what it's called, the Amiga emulator, specifically the one that the Amiga Live channel supports. Because I'd like to play some Amiga and Commodore 64 games on stream. There's a lot of cool stuff there that I want to play, but until I can figure that out, I'm stuck streaming from the PlayStation 5. But hey, it works. But yeah, as I said, there's some other games that I've got lined up to play here. Maybe not that one. Final Fantasy 15. Maybe not. But let's just focus on 7. Let's just focus on what we have right now. Notice how, for those who haven't played the game before and don't know what's going on, notice the difference in Cloud's personality here compared to what you've seen in the game so far, and question what what's going on? Why does he act different now? Is something going on? In case you haven't played this game before and you don't know what's actually going on. Which is again why I say that even though Crisis Core is a prequel to this, don't play it before you play 7. Play Crisis Core after you play 7. Otherwise, it spoils everything. Remembering again that I don't have chat loaded. so people might be talking there and I just don't know. But hello, everyone in chat. Let me just adjust things on my phone so that I can monitor chat. There we go. Yeah, there's one point at the during this section at the start of Rebirth where you get to play as Sephiroth in a battle. And it's funny that the game actually gives you a bit of a tutorial on how to play as Sephiroth in a battle. It's this part right here. Nibelheim, that's the town where you grew up, right? Oh, but yeah, I was mentioning some other games that I'm considering streaming after this. Tales of Zestiria. I've never actually played through that game all the way. I got about a couple hours in at one point, and just other things were going on that I got distracted and never finished it. So that's a possibility. I could play that. I have got the first four Legend of Heroes Tales of Cold Steel games. I'm considering playing at least the first one. Actually have that in a steelbook case. That's pretty cool. Tales of Arise, I started but never finished. It's just we all have that list of games that we've started but never finished. Tales of Arise is one of those. I've got Tetris Effect that I might play as like an occasional game. The disc is right over there. Tales of Berseria is getting an HD remaster soon. I actually did play that all the way through and enjoyed that game. I might play through it on stream. What else? Tokyo's Bilbo is playing through Xanadu on the PC 88, I think. And here I have Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus, which I can't believe I never realized is part of the same series, because it's got Xanadu in the name and it's a Nihon Falcon game. But hey, there's the water tower that we saw in the flashback. I don't think you can climb to the top of it. Can you? No, I don't think you can climb to the top of it in this game. But in Rebirth, you definitely can. Don't take pictures of nobodies. So if Cloud grew up here, That must mean his mom is here, right? If he grew up here. I'm glad Tifa's not going on to ask, "Did you go into my bedroom?" Because that's weird, Cloud. Oh wait, no, she does. Because that's weird, Cloud. If you go in my room, it's really suspicious. Okay, so you do see Claudia here. Does this game actually give her a name, or was that introduced later? Like, I don't think she's been specifically named, just referred to as Cloud's mom. The company. Those are pretty much all the games that I have in front of me right now. Thanks, Barrett. Locations are a lot closer together. One 28 is twice 64. Speaking of, I think let's go back and talk to him. Except where is he? So, as the joke goes, remember Cloud is telling this story to his companions. So imagine Cloud saying, "So then I ran around the water tower for a few minutes aimlessly before going upstairs in the inn." So keep that in mind. That guy took a picture of Cloud, Tifa, and Sephiroth in Nibelheim. Keep that in mind as the story progresses. And that they were each given a copy of the picture. So, speaking of stories, there was on one of the Nintendo news sites that I frequent is My Nintendo News. There was an article this morning talking about how Brandon Sanderson is seriously considering and weighing options for a video game adaptation of the Mistborn series, which I will rather sheepishly admit that I've never read any of the Mistborn novels. I mean, I've started one of them, Oathbringer, I think. I've got copies of some of the Mistborn books. I just haven't read them, which is a shame because of Sanderson's work on The Wheel of Time, and he did great work there. And I've heard great things about Sanderson's books. So, would that be good? I mean, that'd be cool, I guess. It just depends on the developer. But it'd be cool to see video game adaptations of Mistborn. That's something that I read this morning. One person seems to be missing. Still find it funny that it's flashed that Cloud has 140 HP. Imagine that. Sephiroth is so overpowered. Does this actually let you... Yeah, it actually lets you see stats. Level Sephiroth, level 50. Azimuth, of course, that's the sword. That's the famous sword that he has. What materia does he have? Just out of curiosity. Of course, they're all mastered. Sephiroth, you have an empty materia slot. Why? Fire, all connected to Earth materia. Restore, revive, ice, and lightning. All those Earth, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm tempted to go looking for treasure chests, and then I'm realizing this is a flashback. It doesn't matter. Okay, so since I referenced Wheel of Time earlier, but one big nitpick that Robert Jordan had over terms used in the Wheel of Time were the fact that he didn't want to use the word magic, even though the Wheel of Time relies on some mysterious power, the one power, divided into two halves, Saidin and Saidar. The threads are woven to achieve different effects, but he didn't want to call it magic. He looked at it as more of like a chemistry, scientific thing perspective, rather than magic. So, seeing this quote here, it shouldn't even be called magic. Now, since I mentioned Wheel of Time earlier, Ojo. Like how he has to jump to look in the window. Cute. Creepy. There's a lot that I want to say about this, but I'm taking this in terms of avoiding later game spoilers. So I'll refrain. One of the options is see. Okay, I would say I see those as dialogue options, but they're not things that are said. It's more like stage directions. But save game. It's always amusing to see game controls that could possibly be interpreted diegetically. Shinra Mansion. So the first time that I played through Rebirth, I wasn't paying attention to any spoilers. I was just experiencing the game on my own. I was actually afraid that they would leave Vincent as an optional character, and that I would, just like my first playthrough of this game, really miss him. But thankfully, they left. Thankfully, they made Vincent an unmissable character. He's part of the story. I know I'm going the wrong way, by the way. At some point, there is a puzzle in here that involves looking through a keyhole and counting objects because to unlock the doors. I don't know if that's this part of the game or later on. But let's proceed with the story. Okay. One thing I will say about Crisis Core is that you do visit the Shenron Mansion. Without spoiling, you do visit the Shenron Mansion in that game. And when the the new version, the reunion update remaster was released, that game was found to have copyrighted artwork placed along walls, especially here in Shenron Mansion, which is pretty amusing to me that they used copyrighted artwork without permission. So they had to patch and update the game to remove that. Actually, don't remember where to go. One of these rooms has an elevator that goes. I guess since he's here. Okay, so it's here. It's an elevator in Remake instead of a spiral staircase. Huh. I wonder why they made that change. I don't know. That library looks to be a nice, cozy, comfy place to hang out. I would definitely hang out there for days on end. I'm always up for hanging out in a library, surrounded by books. That's another change. They put Cloud back in the inn in Nibelheim instead of here. I remember you go outside in Nibelheim and there's a crowd of people who are concerned about Sephiroth and want to take him like medical and food supplies. So it's at this part of the game of Rebirth that the game makes really great use of the DualSense controller. I think that's what it's called, the PS5 controller. So one feature that the PS5 controller has is is how it uses shoulder buttons during certain moments of gameplay, such as this. The shoulder buttons, especially what are they, the R2, L2, and R2 buttons, the lower buttons, the the console makes them harder to press, and that is used for crucial moments of gameplay. There's a really great demonstration of the PlayStation 5 controller. We're about to have an iconic moment. There we go. There's the iconic Final Fantasy VII Sephiroth shot. remember back to the beginning of the game? That weird flashback that Cloud had? Well, here it is in context. Yikes. Jeez. Just flew down the staircase. Painful. And as the guys on riff tracks like to riff, sure, if been injured that way, the smart thing is to pick them up and move them. No, it's not. Hard-coded subtitles. Another iconic FF7 moment coming up. Yeah. You ended on a cliffhanger, Cloud. Barrett's upset that he ended on a cliffhanger. Stay tuned next week for part two. don't know what PHS stands for. Party Help System? But it's the option that lets you rearrange your party. Oh. So I guess Holland is a pretty sizable city in this game. So they didn't take too many liberties with that. Hold on. I have to mute because I have to cough. Alright, there we go. Alright, what items do I need? Hyper. Man, I wish I had hyper here in real life. Cures sadness. How many would 41 rather use most of my gun? Let's get about 14 for now. Phoenix Downs, let's go about 8. Anything else from here? Big drops. About 5. That'll work. Materia store. What materia do you have? Only earth. Don't have enough gil to get any of these. Except scent, and I already have apparently 2 of those. Heal. It's different from cure? From the restore? I guess it does full party heals. Because even at this point, I guess Final Fantasy divided cure and heal actually still existed as a spell. Okay. Weapons you have. Full metal staff. I probably should grind for some gil so I can get the rest of the upgraded weapons, better weapons. So, to make this less boring, let's triple the game speed and make victory easier. This just bypasses tedious parts of gameplay. This may abusing boosters like this right here might seem a bit cheap, but I'm really just trying to save on gameplay time. Reduce gameplay time. Once I'm back to adventuring properly, I will go back to normal game. Red 13 just got another limit break. Wonder if that's his solar ray one. Lunatic High, okay. I'll grind for about 2,000 gil. I'm going to switch Aerith out with a different character. How much gil do I have? 1368, okay. Alright. Now let's see what I can get with this. I can even equip Cloud's new sword. Oh, really? You have to... Okay. It's actually... I guess that makes sense. That you have to have the characters in your party to equip them with stuff. Makes sense. So was Roche a character invented for the remake trilogy? Because I haven't seen it. We definitely should have made an appearance. So for anyone just joining, the reason that I'm doing battles like this, I'm just grinding for gold, and since that's the only thing that I'm really doing, this saves a lot of time. Doing grinding for gold like this makes a tedious process a little bit less tedious. But again, it's been streaming for a while, so another station ID, as it were. Hello everyone, I'm Randolph 4. Final Fantasy VII here on Twitch. Yes, I played through the game before. I'm not worried about spoilers. There's nothing you can spoil about this game for me. I'm replaying it because I enjoy this game. Hope you're having a good. Hope you have a good weekend, everyone in chat. Thank you for watching. How much gil do I have now? 3,100. Because there was also some materia I wanted to get. We'll focus first on weapons. So yeah, that's another difference with this and Rebirth. Is that Rebirth has this whole escape sequence from Calm at this point, where Shinra soldiers show up. Soldiers. That's a loaded term in this game. Shinra troops show up, and you have to secretly escape. So I need 3 of those, right? And I don't have enough to get any materia, so I'll have to do a little bit more grinding for gold. I know that's a bit annoying to watch, but I'm trying to make it as less tedious as possible. As could upgrade, but I would lose the 4 materia slots, and I would have to redo his materia. Oh well, I'll have to redo his materia. Alright, Bear, let's redo your materia. Fire and fall. You're getting sense and cover. Oh, wait, no. You're getting poison. And sure, elemental. Go with the poison elemental. That's a neat little trick. Let's see, is there any materia that I want? I want the heal materia. I don't have earth and earth. So that's 3,000 gil. Alright. I'll be right back with 3,000 gil. That's my target. I'm sure the bitrate on the stream loves when I do that. I'm sure the video quality on the stream loves when I run these things. Especially this. I'm sure this shows up well on stream. It's funny how the modern console releases of Final Fantasy IX make this guild grinding process even less of an issue, because in modern versions of Final Fantasy IX, you can give your party max amount of gil. Like, what? 1 gil under 1,000,000? Alright, almost there. Oh, there. One more battle should do it. Nope, not quite. That should be enough. Still not? One more battle? Okay. That doesn't do it. Yes, just enough. Alright. Switch those off. I went to the weapons store. I meant to go to the materials store. Damn it. Alright. Let's see. You're getting the earth materia. Oh. Red doesn't even have any materia. Okay, you're getting... Oh. Why are these so far down the list? These are so far down the list that I forget that I have them. Huh. Okay. Alright. I guess I will roll with this. Except... Yeah, I'll roll with this. So from Calm, we're heading towards the swamp, right? That's the next location. This way. And now I will play the game properly since I'm back to proper adventuring. think this is the Chocobo Ranch. Is it? Yep, must be. It's the swamp. Give me one. Sure, give me the tutorial. Is that all you can talk about? 2,000 gil? Buddy, I'd... Great. Guess what, people? Guess what that means. I forgot that I needed 2,000 gil here. Let's get to it. Alright. Oh, right. You're... I'll have to buy those too, right? Damn it. Let's get it. Let's get a chocobo. Time to try to get a chocobo. Chocobo time. So the procedure is to use the grass first. Did it just run away? It just ran away. Damn it. We'll try again. Let's put this at the top of the list, so it's quick and easy to get to. Attempt number 2. No, did I just attack the chocobo? May my mistake. Okay, no, there we go. Simple. Alright, onwards to the swamp. So in Rebirth, you have to fight that. The Midgar Stormer, whatever it's called. Did Sephiroth do this? Here, you don't have to fight it. So are we just staying here? Where are we going? The Mithril Cavern. Yeah, that means our next major stop is Junon. And I guess I will bring this part to a close once I get to Junon. Once I get through this cave, get to Junon. So we've got a military parade to infiltrate. Got our first glimpse of the airship, the island. First, we've got a cave to get through. don't have the item that cures Fury. However, what does Mind Source do again? Raises Spirit. Also in Rebirth, you have to fight the two of them. That over there was Fort Condor. I have no interest in Fort Condor right now. Interesting that the remake trilogy has yet to touch that. My destination is northwest. Whoops. Alright. So what I will do here, we'll do one more battle. Heal the party. Right. That'll bring this to a close. As I said, I'll bring this stream to an particular stream to an end once I reach Juno, which is where I am now. Alright, there we go. We're done. That's it for the stream tonight. That's what, part 5 of my Final Fantasy VII playthrough done. We're up to the start of Junon, and we've got a military parade to infiltrate and shenanigans there to do. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Sorry, there's no subscription. Follow the terminology here on Twitch rather than YouTube. The terminology on Twitch is follow the channel if you want. There's no pressure to. If you want to follow the channel, click that button. And to get notifications on when I go live, because right now I don't really have a schedule for when I go live. I just do whenever I have time. Thank you for watching. I'm going to look for a raid target here. Let's see who else is live right now. Who I might possibly raid. We have live right now. We have the popular channels, the 24/7s. We have Dot. Dot is live right now playing. Looks like Legend of Zelda, the original Zelda. Maybe a randomizer, I can't quite tell. Retro Long Play is live. Hungry Garaya is playing Septra Core. Dr. CDCS is playing Eternum. Ashen's raided that channel earlier. ESA Marathon. Rachel Retro is playing some games. Aidwolf is playing Mario Maker 2. Alf is always live. Fiora Elmater is playing something. Can't quite tell what she's playing. Slow Beef is live playing Creature Shock. Amiga Live is always live. Captain Clever is playing Commander Keen. You know what? Since it's overnight, I'm just going to raid the Final Fantasy channel here. Final Fantasy 24/7. Go from watching bad gameplay from me using the boosters to someone else playing a pre-recorded session of a Final Fantasy game. Oh, I just saved a moment ago. Anyway, thank you for watching. Be good to each other. Be kind. Take care of yourself. Be well. Until next time. Till then, Randall Thor saying good night, everyone. Oops, press the wrong button. As I clumsily make my way to the streaming thing. What if I don't? Here, okay. Stream Manager, Options, Ray is the parachute icon. Yeah, see. RPG Limit Break is playing Final Fantasy 1 randomizer. But we're going over to the Final Fantasy channel. Which is not showing up here in this list. I have to... Here it is. Oh, the target channel's raid settings do not allow you to... I can't raid that channel. Oh. Who else can I raid? I can't raid the... channel. Let's just go over to Amiga Live. In that case. I don't think anyone's streaming on Amiga Live, but you never know. There we go. Thank you. Good night, everyone.